Kasi ang balak po nila ay bubumbahin daw nila yung portion daw ng eskwelahan po namin. Kay sa kanila pong palagay ay meron daw bunker daw si Pastor Apollo Sikibuloy sa loob po ng JMC compound. Hello, good morning. Hello, good morning. Magandang umaga po. Magandang umaga po. Hello, good morning. This is Attorney Israelito Torion, the Legal Counsel of the Kingdom of Jesus Christ. We are now in KOJC compound po. We are conducting a press conference so that the people will know as to what is happening now in the KOJC compound. I would like to express my apologies to the media personnel who have been trying to contact me since last night. No, I was unavailable simply because of the fact that so many things are happening here right now. And I decided to call this press conference composed of different media personnel. We're just waiting for some of the media personnel to arrive in order for you to know what is exactly happening now. Right now, the police is in front of us, so many of them. Ang dami po nila ngayon kasi ang balak po nila ay bubumbahin daw nila yung portion daw ng eskwelahan po namin. Kay sa kanila pong palagay ay meron daw bunker daw si Pastor Apollo Sikibuloy sa loob po ng JMC compound. Ewan ko kung ano po ang basihanan ni General Torre po dito at saka ni General Marbil. Pero sana naman hindi nila itutuloy ito, no? Wala naman silang court order na gawain ito. Ang dala lamang nila ay isang warrant of arrest in the name of Miss Simanes na ang address pa ay sa Pasig City. Sa tingin po namin hindi talaga makatarungan ito kasi po wala po silang authority na in-destroy, bumbahin yung portion ng JMC po. Eskwelahan po ito, meron na pong klase po bukas. Sana po igalang niya ang sanctity po ng aming eskwelahan at ang premises po ng KOJC. Ayan po, sila po ay nandyan na, marami masyado. Marami din ang nasa loob po ng KOJC compound. Gusto nila ngayon na ipaalis yung mga crane namin. Nilagay po yan kasi nagpaalam na sila na bubumbahin nga daw yung portion po ng KOJC compound. So sa tingin po namin hindi talaga makatarungan ito kasi wala talaga itong legal basis po under the law. So ayan po ang mga kapulisan na napakarami at may dala-dala silang mga equipment na gusto po nilang bumbahin ang portion po ng JMC, party po ng aming eskwelahan, no? At party po ng simbahan ng KOJC. Na ito ngayon, pang-tatlong araw na pala, no? At gagawin nilang rason iyon dahil sa arrest warrant na ito upang bumbahin po ang portion po ng KOJC compound. Sa aming tingin po ay mali po ito. Pasensya na po, medyo itim na po ako. Wala akong magawa dyan kasi sa init po na sige lakad-lakad. We are just waiting for some members of the media who will be coming over. And I have to do this. This is my first time to do live. I'm not so techy. My apologies. But I just would like to inform the people that this is your Philippine National Police now. They are doing that because they intend to bomb, no, a portion of the JMC compound because of their belief that Pastor Apollo Sikibuloy ay nandun daw sa isang bunker, no? So pwede ba ito na walang court order pwede ba itirgas yung mga tao na nag-express lang ng kanilang hinanakit kung bakit ito nangyayari po, maski wala namang probable cause na nandito si Pastor Apollo Siquibul. Hinihikayat ko yung mga yung people of the Philippines to also ask whether or not this is proper in the light of the fact that they are only armed by a single warrant of arrest. Yung pinakita po sa akin 3 days ago po, no, ay isa lamang warrant of arrest na nakapangalan po kay Sylvia Simanes at ang address pa ay Pasig City. Pangatlong araw na po nila ngayon dito sa GMC compound at ang balak nila ay bubumbahin nga ang isang porsyon po ng KOJC compound. Makatarungan ba ito? Tama po ito? Sa tingin po namin hindi po ito tama dahil sa hindi po pwede na gamitin ang arrest warrant na mag-stay ka sa lugar na hindi pa pagmamayari ni Pastor Apollo Siquibul. Ang may-ari po ito ay ibang entity. Ang KOJC, Kingdom of Jesus Christ po ang nasa rehistro po ng property po na ito. So sana naman ma-advise po ang Presidente ng Pilipinas na ihinto ito. Presidente Marcos, kung pwede po sana, huwag niyo pong bumbahin ang portion po ng GMC, no? Wala po si Pastor Apollo Siquibul dito. Ilang beses na po na nag-search, naggawa na nga po ng heartbeat detector. Wala pong heartbeat. Nakakatawa nga po kasi at one time dong ginamit yung heartbeat detector tubo pala ang nakita, no? So hindi po ito tama na paski walang court order ay bubumbahin ang porsyon ng KOJC, no? Arrest warrant lamang po sa isang tao ang pinakita na sa amin, kay Sylvia Simanes lamang po. Maybe ang akala nila they are immune from suit under section 17C of the anti-trafficking law. Hindi po yan tama po kasi ang ginawa po nila, nag-serve sila ng warrant of arrest lang po at saka ang pakay po ng arrest warrant ay tao, hindi po paninira ng propriedad ng property na hindi naman pagmamay-ari ng akusado. So sana naman po Presidente Marcos, ihinto nyo po ito kasi marami pong masasaktan. Hindi na po ito tama na 3 araw na ang pag-implementa ng arrest warrant. This is a severe intrusion into the privacy and ownership rights of the Kingdom of Jesus Christ members. And this is a violation under Article 420 of the Civil Code. And this is a violation also of basic decency, no? And human rights of the members of the KOJC. Sana naman po, President Marcos, kami po'y nakikiusap, ipahinto nyo po ito, hindi po karapat-dapat na bumbahin ang portion po ng KOJC para lang ma-prove ninyo na nandito si Pastor Apollo Siquibul. Hindi na po ito tama. Sana magkuha man lang kayo ng court order po kung inaakala ninyo na kailangan kayo magbomba, no? Ngayon pa lang po ako nakakita na dahil lang sa isang warrant of arrest na ipinakita sa amin, mangbubumba na kayo ng isang portion po ng property. Hindi po ito tama. Oo. Nandito na ba ang SMNI? Shall we proceed now? Shall we begin now? Okay. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. I am Attorney Israelito Pañares Torion. I am the Chief Legal Counsel of the Kingdom of Jesus Christ, the name above every name. I have requested you to be here, the media personnel. First and foremost, I would like to express my heartfelt gratitude to you for your presence here, and my apologies also for the invectives that may have been unjustly hurled against you. In behalf of KOJC, sorry po doon, no? Nadala lang po siguro yun sa heat of the moment po ng mga miyembro po ng KOJC. As you can see, now we are under attack. And this attack is continuous and has not stopped until now. And even if you have witnessed now the invasion to the privacy and ownership rights of the members of the KOJC, as well as the violation, severe violation of their human rights, I hope you understand that emotions may have run high. So if they have expressed their emotions against you, my profuse apologies po. It was not meant to insult you. I am here to affirm that you are just doing your job, and I do hope and pray that you will continue to cover the incidents that are continuing to happen now in our beloved institution. What is happening now is that the Philippine National Police, through General Romel Marbil as well as General Torre, have planned, no? Because dalawa sila na-confirm ko, that they believe that meron daw bunker gilid po ng elevator po ng JMC Law School, no? Yung eskwelahan po namin, no? At balak po nilang bumbahin ito kasi nga po meron daw bunker daw doon na nagtatago si Pastor Apollo Sikibuloy. Ang amin lamang pong hingi na sana huwag nila itong gawain. Kasi ang pinakita nila sa amin 3 days ago ay isa lang pong warrant of arrest. Ang warrant of arrest po na ipinakita sa amin ay kay Sylvia Simanes. Ito po ay, ang address niya ay sa Pasig City. Sa amin pong palagay, under the rules, no, Rule 113 of the Rules of Court, a warrant of arrest addressed in Pasig City is not a license to conduct an unbridled search into the property owned by a different entity. This is the first time ever in the history of the Republic of the Philippines that a warrant of arrest with an address in Pasig City, sole warrant of arrest which has been shown to us, is being used to conduct an unbridled search and now destruction of the property of the Kingdom of Jesus Christ. This is a severe violation of the human rights of the members of the KOJC which own the property. Therefore, we are urging the President of the Republic of the Philippines to stop this. We are demanding from the Philippine National Police not to continue this illegal operation because they cannot hide under Section 17C of the Anti-Human Trafficking Act simply because of the fact that when they served the warrant of arrest, it did not include search, unbridled search of the properties of the Kingdom of Jesus Christ, nor did it involve the destruction of the properties of KOJC. So, sana po hindi nila itutuloy ito kasi bawal po ito sa saligang batas. Saan po kayo nakakita na ang arrest warrant ay gagawing isang lisensya para i-search lahat ng properties, lahat ng buildings po ng KOJC? Wala po yan sa batas. At saka, ang arrest warrant po ay nakadirect po sa tao, hindi po sa properties. Ang search warrant nga, kung i-serve mo under the rules of court, kailangan pa ito ng witnesses po. Dito, yung arrest warrant na sinerve nila, ang dami po nila, very unruly yung search na ginawa, halos wala ng mga witnesses. Ngayon nga po, nandun na sila sa isang portion ng JMC compound, bawal po maski isa ang pumasok doon. Kasi nag-i-install sila ng bomba po doon kay para masabog daw at ma-destroy yung bunker daw na sabi nila. Pero nung ginamit nila yung heart detector po nila, wala naman po silang nakita po doon. So, amin pong hinihikayat ang PNP, and we are politely demanding from them to cease and desist from this operation because this is illegal. This has no basis under the law, and I do hope and pray that some senses would come into the mind of General Marbil as well as General Torre to stop this operation right away. Amin po sanang nire-request po si Mayor Baste Duterte to invoke his power under Section 17 of the Local Government Code of the Philippines, the General Welfare Clause, especially in the light of the fact that the Local Government Code provides that any and all projects or even operations that are to be conducted within a locality, this requires consultation or coordination with the local government unit. We are therefore also requesting Mayor Baste Duterte to right away conduct a local peace and order council meeting, require General Marbil, who is present now in Davao City, as well as General Torre, to appear in the said local peace and order, emergency local peace and order council meeting, to explain himself why he would bomb a certain portion of the KOJC compound. And if he finds, and if the Peace and Order Committee finds that this is irregular, illegal, to issue a resolution declaring the same as illegal and requiring the Philippine National Police to leave the premises of the KOJC compound. In the meantime, if they want, they can even cordon our facility if they really feel that Pastor Apollo Sikibuloy is here, even if we believe that he is not here. So we request earnestly Mayor Baste Duterte to please convene right away the Local Peace and Order Council, require General Marbil as well as require General Torre to appear therein and explain. And if the explanation again is irregular, illegal, not proper, issue a resolution and assert your authority as the local chief executive of this city to leave the premises, require the PNP to leave the premises in the meantime to diffuse the tension, especially in the light of the fact that tomorrow is already classes. How will our students be able to go here to the premises of our beloved institution? And we would also request the City Council of Davao City to convene an emergency session and possibly with utmost due respect issue a resolution of condemnation of the present actions being done by the PNP within the premises of KOJC compound, and request, if not require, the PNP to leave the premises because the operation in the service of the warrant of arrest has become clearly and blatantly illegal under the law, and require them to cease and desist from continuing with their illegal operations here in KOJC compound, especially directing them not to bomb any of the portions of the premises of the Kingdom of Jesus Christ.
Attorney,
Yes.
so particular na nasabi ng pulisya po, na-plant yung bomba mula sa kanila.
Doon daw sa basement, gilid daw ng elevator po ng JMC law. So, parang they are now in the process of planting it daw. So, yan nga po ang request po namin. Sana hindi nila itutuloy ito kasi ngayon pa lang ako nakakita sa aking law practice, no? Hindi naman ako ganun katanda, pero parang 26 years na po ako sa law practice po. 53 years old na po ako. na ang warrant of arrest ay gawing lisensya para gawain na nilang bahay ang propriedad na hindi naman pagmamay-ari po ng mga akusado. At gawain din itong lisensya para bumbahin ang propriedad na hindi naman po nakapangalan po sa akusado. So kaya nga po nire-request ko na sana hindi po ito ituloy.
Attorney, totoo po ba na may mga tinirgas kagabi?
Yes, may mga tinirgas po kagabi. Sana naman hindi na ito i-deny ni General Torre. Noon, di ba sabi niya, dininay niya yon na ano daw yon, what you call this, parang fire extinguisher. Hindi naman ganun kalakas ano yung usok ng fire extinguisher. Last night was a confirmation that with due respect to General Torre, no, he is lying, no? Kasi nga po kita niyo yung mga tirga, dung 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 dung, di ba? So, ang dami pong tirgas po, marami pong nasaktan, and we are now collating evidences to prove that tear gases were in fact used last night. Klaro naman po yun sa mass media po, sa Facebook po, nakita po ninyo lahat.
Attorney, Amy Ginita po ng IFM News Davao. You called me last night.
Yes, yes.
Hindi lang masyadong klaro, di ba walang korte today. What are you requesting to the court?
Well, yan nga po, we are also requesting the court, no? Kung pwede sana, kung meron kami ipa-file, kung sana gawa lang ng maski skeletal force po. We are requesting the executive judge of the regional trial court, no, to have a skeletal force because we have a plan to do matagal na po ito, no? Nung Saturday pa sana pero wala talagang korte. So nung Sunday naman. So ngayon po sobrang-sobra na po ito. All the requisites for a temporary restraining order are here. Even the grounds for preliminary injunction are here already. So maski TRO lang po, no, or cease and desist order na para maiwasan po ito. We are requesting earnestly the executive judge of the RTC to have a skeletal force.
Attorney, magpapatuloy po ba ito pagsasarado po ng kalsada tapat po ng KOJC compound? Ano po itong mangyayari ngayon po, Attorney?
Hindi ko talaga alam. Depende na po yan sa PNP po. It's their call, no? It's their call kung aalis sila kasi di ko talaga taimtim na maisip na bakit kailangan na ang arrest warrant ay magiging lisensya na gawain mo na yung bahay. Garrison. Actually, they have transformed the KOJC property as a garrison, no? As their what you call this, as their police hideout, no? So I think really that this is improper under the law.
And yung prayer rally natin kagabi po, may permit po ba ito?
Yes, it was covered with a permit, no? And honestly, no, just for the record, it was done because of the siguro lahat na ng lahat na ng patience po na exert na po ng KOJC at yun lang ang nakita nila na paraan para ma-express yung kanilang frustration po sa mga pangyayari po.
Attorney, we saw the copy of the special mayor's permit. It said that prayer rally and candlelighting, KOJC compound in specific area, but it was conducted in the highway. Can you say that it's still legal ang yung ginawa natin na prayer rally?
I would say that it is legal simply because it is within the vicinity of the KOJC compound. And how can we conduct it inside when the policemen are there, no? Ang dami nila doon. Kita nyo naman, yung mga, hindi sila ng bato ng, anong tawag nito, ng tirga sa labas kasi makikita ng mga tao. How much more kung doon kami sa KOJC compound na magawa ng rally. So, kaya nga, dito sila sa labas kay para makita ng mga tao, no? So, sa tingin po namin ay legal po yun.
Attorney, kamusta po? May mga members ba ng KOJC ang nasugatan po?
Marami po. And we are, what you call this, we are in the process of collating all facts as well as data in order to show and prove that many were injured as a result of the tear gas operations last night.
Sa special mayor's permit also, attorney, nakalagay doon if there's violence or anything na magkagulo or na-hamper yung traffic and may public disturbance na, it will automatically terminated. Bakit
Okay.
hindi siya na-terminate hanggang ngayon po, attorney?
Well, it's the call of the city mayor's office if they will determine the same as illegal. But to our mind, this is an act of what's called state of necessity. No, a person, when his property is under attack, he also has the right to institute measures for the preservation of such right. You know for a fact that the continued stay of the PNP is illegal under the law. So therefore, by way of countermeasures perhaps, the KOJC leadership has decided to do this in order also to convince the PNP to leave the area. So ang tawag po namin state of necessity measures po. Kasi po yung kanilang pagstay dito sa property, unwelcome na po sila. Ilang beses na po namin sinabi verbally that your stay here is no longer welcome, pero nandito pa rin sila for their illegal stay. So naisipan ng taga KOJC na ang gagawin nila is to adopt certain measures also equal to what is being done by the PNP personnel here. Now, if you read your law, that is called the state of necessity measures.
What is the reason or purpose also for burning the tires last night?
I do not know who burned the tires. No, I have no personal knowledge. It was planted perhaps by certain personnel who are opposed to the moves of the KOJC. Let it be stated that it was not the KOJC personnel who did that. Note that the PNP personnel have so many spies, no? And they have also implanted some of their personnel within the ranks of the KOJC. So it is very unfair to ascribe such burning of the tires to the KOJC members.
23 days attorney.
Sa PNP na first nila karoon din mga train na nakatulog sa Tagaytay. Ang rason sa PNP nakabalda daw sa flow sa traffic.
Hindi, ang stand po ng KOJC dyan, kung kung nakaka-disturb po yan, nakaka-disturb din sila kasi sa amin talaga dito sa loob. So kung gusto nila, countermeasures in international law, countermeasures are allowed. No? And it is perfectly legal. State of necessity provisions under the Civil Code is likewise legal. So kung gusto nila matanggal yan, alis din sila dito sa premises po ng KOJC. Kasi po, illegal yung continued stay nila dito. Okay? So, yun po ang aming gusto po. Okay? So, salamat po sa inyo sa panahon po na binigay po ninyo sa amin.
It's been 3 days attorney since the police operation. Ano na po yung epekto nitong police operation sa mga members, especially na hindi sila nakakapasok sa loob?
Very severe, and I think I don't have to answer that question anymore. So it's very severe. The operations have been affected severely. So thank you very much.
Numbers of affected.
I know all members po. All members po. Oo, ha? Sige, salamat po. Salamat. Salamat po.